Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez. And how much do you love your favorite fictional character? And I'm talking from your favorite book, your favorite movie, anime, video game. Well, there are people who are dressing up as them. They are called cosplayers. And some of them are quite sexy and making quite a lot of money. And I've got 3 of them here in studio. So let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
Well, Comicpalooza just happened over the weekend, and there was a lot of great cosplay, but, you know, I had to bring people who knew what they were doing to the couch. So joining me, we've got Tofu, we've got David, and we've got Hallie. So who are you cosplaying as right now?
So I'm cosplaying as Yolan from Genshin Impact.
Oh,
Yeah.
The video game.
The video game, yes.
And David?
I am cosplaying a gender bent version of Emma Frost.
And Tofu?
I am cosplaying as the Raiden Shogun from Genshin Impact.
Okay, so both of you from the same video game.
Oh, yeah.
And you from X-Men, gender bent version. I feel like that's now becoming a norm, where men are playing female figures, females are playing male figures, and that's just normal now. Do we have to call it gender bent, though?
I think we kind of do, because it's not like, because like these characters are set with like their different binaries. So like you have like the female characters, and then you have to give them like a kind of male look. Not necessarily like tomboy, but just kind of like different.
A little bit more masculine.
Yeah.
And the females, if they play a male character, a little bit more feminine. Sometimes a little bit way sexy, right?
Yeah, low-key, yeah.
Have you guys done that?
I do that a lot. So
really?
from Chainsaw Man, there's this like little dog character. It's like really cute, but then I made like a little sexy version. That's funny. So I put the chainsaw like on my butt.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the eyes right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's really coming out of your ass.
It like literally is. So yeah, there's a lot of different cosplayers that do very interesting things. Yeah, they turn everything sexy sometimes.
So sexy. I feel like sexy is like the way to go when it comes to cosplay. So what are your feelings on this?
I mean, for me personally, like wear whatever makes you feel amazing. For me personally, I love wearing sexy cosplays, but also I love wearing the accurate cosplays. It just depends on my mood, and honestly, I feel like, why not? Like, what's wrong with being sexy, you know?
Yeah, what is wrong with being sexy? Like this Emma Frost right here. Hello. Actually, can I get a twirl from each of you, please?
Here you go.
Wow. Hello.
If you want the full reveal, then I'm going to have to
Oh, okay.
Wow. I
Hello.
love it.
The pants. Yes. Yes.
Yolan.
So how long did it take each of you to put your costumes together?
So for me, it was about like 2 months, just mainly because of the bow, because I 3D printed it.
David, what about you?
All right, so the most thing about this cosplay is like the makeup itself, because it'll take me about like an hour and a half to like get the face, get like the glitter on there, make sure the pasties are on there like properly,
Right.
and everything. So this one doesn't take long. The thing that took the longest was finding these pants.
Yeah.
Like these pants, like because the character, she doesn't really wear a lot of clothing.
Right.
So I wanted to like make sure I respected the character in that sense when I gender bended her.
Wow. And the amount of glitter. I mean, that's going to be on for a while, right?
No.
No?
No, actually it wipes off fine. Like soon as I hop in the shower, like it's gone.
Okay, I need to find out where you get this glitter from, because I love glitter, but that
I
just...
brought it.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to check it out afterward. What about you, Tofu?
Honestly, the hardest thing was probably the suit, because like I felt like it took like maybe 3 months for it to get here, and then the sword, Amazon.
Amazon.
Like only $18. Like, you know, gotta go economically the right way. And then honestly, and then the wig is also pretty fast. It was just this bodysuit that took a while, because like technically this is not the accurate cosplay. This is just the bunny version of the cosplay. So you kind of have to like be very specific when you're looking for it.
Do people like frown upon you for buying things on Amazon or doing a bunny version or doing something? Like, is there hate for doing cosplay a certain way?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I will say, because like some people, like we don't have like the space to like create like all of this like stuff like on our own. Like we don't have enough space to have a sewing machine, a 3D printer. So sometimes you have to resort to it. Sometimes you can make it your own.
Right.
It really is. It's like a full-time job sometimes. Because, like, I mean, some cosplayers have like 30 3D printers in their garage. I have 5 or 6. And it still takes like months to get stuff done.
Holy smokes. I mean, that's still a lot. Like, I don't know anyone. Actually, I know one person with a 3D printer, but
Oh, yeah.
I guess now I know 2. But that's still a lot. But I mean, are you guys making money from cosplaying, right? Like, I feel like there would have to be some sort of return in order to keep this hobby alive and going, and to eventually afford the 30 3D printers.
Oh, yeah. So sometimes me and my friend Tofu, we go to events and we guest there. And we also like sell our prints and stuff. So a lot of people like they buy that. And what's really interesting is that the new trend is people pay to get slapped and then sat on.
I'm so sorry. They get paid to be
Paid to like get slapped, like stepped on. Like
okay,
kicked.
hold up. I need to
Yeah.
know more about this, and you need to know more about this too. So you stay right there, because getting slapped and sat on.
Yeah, and they pay for
So
that.
curious. And they pay.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about cosplay and how much fun it can be. I've got Hallie, David the Smiley, Tofu, and now we're joined by Michael Allen from Venture Bros. And who are you cosplaying as?
Oh, Mario. of
Mario.
course.
How long did it take you to put that together?
Really like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, the easiest
wasn't
one
too
here.
elaborate, pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Nice. Easy's good.
easy's good. You don't have to do complicated to do cosplay. So.
That's right. That's right. Okay, but we were talking about how we could make money before you got here, Michael, and you were mentioning slapping and sitting on people, Hallie.
Yes.
What is this?
So sometimes people can make hundreds, if not thousands, just from that. So I know there was a girl who was getting paid to kick people in the nuts. Yeah. And
Have you done it?
I haven't done that.
Have you
but
slapped people? Sat on people?
Yes, I have.
She's like, I don't kiss and tell, but yes.
Yes, yes.
How much do you charge?
So I would say like $10 for sitting down, a slap $20. Oh yes, I forgot stepped on too. And stepped on would be like $30, maybe $50, depending on the mood. But yeah, they love that.
David, do you get this too?
You know what? I wish. I don't, or at least I avoid it.
Oh, okay.
I just want to be seen. That's it.
Okay.
Like sometimes you just want to be seen. Like
Right.
when you're looking sexy and everything.
Right. Do you get any money from, do you sell prints or anything like that?
No, I actually don't. I wish. Like I could probably get into it like later. So, but to me, this is just like my hobby, what I enjoy doing, and I don't want it to be like another job.
Right. You still want to enjoy it.
Yes.
Yes. What about you, Tofu?
I sell Polaroids and prints, and I also like to step on people.
You like to step on
And-
people.
And I like to slap them with a little paddle too.
You slap them with a paddle too?
Yeah, there's a hard one and then a soft one.
Ooh.
So-
Do you charge more for one or the other?
No, I just look at them and I'm like, choose wisely.
Nice. Michael, are you making money from cosplaying?
Yeah, I sell prints, I sell stickers. Usually, when it comes to pictures, I don't get to enjoy it like they do, but sometimes people will. I do charge 10 to hold them up during the picture, like just, firemen carry them, or, anything they might ask for. Sometimes people have asked me to go on all fours and they want to sit on my back. Depending on what I cosplay, usually dictates what they want the picture to be like.
Wow. And then you can charge accordingly.
Yeah.
So what are y'all's thoughts on people who go on to create OnlyFans accounts from cosplaying and then make more money that way? Is that something you
I
guys
think it's great for the business. A lot of people, I've heard negative and I've heard positive, but I think it's great because cosplay is, similar to modeling and similar to other things. And that OnlyFans, I feel like, just opens a door. And, if people can capitalize and make money off of it, I don't see a problem with it. I think it's great.
I think there's no problem, and I feel like nowadays you're gonna see more cosplayers with OnlyFans than cosplayers that don't have an OnlyFans. Just because I feel like the cosplayer to OnlyFans pipeline is super popular.
Really?
Chances are, if you meet a popular cosplayer, if you go to their Instagram bio and go through their links, you'll see the spicy link, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah.
the
So
spicy link?
yeah, that's what it's called. And
Yeah.
literally, I feel like it's gonna become the norm.
Right.
It really is. And I think it's the best way to get to know fans, to interact with your favorite creator.
Are you telling me you got a sexy link, boo boo?
Yes, I do.
Got you. So
For 3 years.
what do you guys feel about like the fetishism that happens toward characters? Is that weird, or is it all fun and totally okay?
I think it depends. I think for like Genshin Impact characters, at least for like Yelan, it's okay. But I know at least in Genshin Impact, they do have some characters that are like more
They're little
chibi-like.
children.
Yeah, so that I don't think is okay. So there's definitely like boundaries.
Yes,
There's
there
like
are
a whole
boundaries.
world with the fetishization. Like at least like for like certain characters, you should. I mean, you can do whatever you can because like they're fully grown adults. They're made to look like adults. And then some people are really into Pokemon, so sometimes it's not even humans.
Right. Like I've seen a sexy Pikachu. Actually, producer Hobby really wanted me to go to Comicpalooza as sexy Pikachu, and I just didn't see it. I didn't see it. Okay.
I mean, I think it's okay as sexy Pikachu, you know what I mean? Just the ears. But I think when you wear a fursuit, it kind of makes it a little bit weirder, at least in my personal opinion. Like
a fursuit.
like a fursuit, like I
Okay.
think that's what we're talking about. So where it's like they animate stuff and they just draw like really interesting pictures to make them look sexy. So I can't explain it. Like
Furries.
Like furries.
Yeah, furries.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah, furries.
okay, yes,
Yes.
furries are okay. Furries are okay, but I think when it starts looking more like a legit cat, that's like a little sus.
A little sus.
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel the same?
No,
Dave?
they're very much so. Like everyone has their kink. Like don't get me wrong, everyone has their kink, but like there are just some lines that you just don't
Yes.
cross. That's like the main thing. Like me personally, I'll do thirst traps in a heartbeat.
Yes.
This cosplay was definitely like a thirst trap, but then I'll have like other people that are like, when I dress up as Spider-Man, they're like, "Can I do the Spider-Man kiss with you?" And I'm like, I don't have web shooters and I don't feel like standing upside right down, but you can at least pat my butt real quick.
Wow. They really do ask to kiss you.
Yes.
Do you notice that people don't have boundaries when they come up to you at different events and cons and things like that?
Definitely yes. So when some people ask to take pictures, like they'll immediately like kind of like touch, which is definitely not okay. And I mean, honestly, what I really hate is when they don't wear deodorant, because that's happened like a lot. It's terrible.
Oh my
And then
God.
they were like doing this, and I'm like trying my best to like
Snap that
smile.
picture. You got it. You got the good one. Please, let's move on to the next.
Take a deep breath.
What do you experience, David?
Honestly, like that hasn't been my experiences. Like at least with some of the other ones I do, like it's usually just like, can we get a quick picture? And then like, okay, you're good. I'm gonna go this way. You guys go that way. It really depends because some of the characters I do are nostalgia based.
Gotcha.
So I'll do like a big variety, either if it's standard boy, gender bend, or drag even.
Michael, what's your experience?
Oh, I always get violated. Like,
Oh,
because I'm a
really?
big guy, so you know, if people walk by me, you know, they smack my butt. If it comes to like a picture and I'm not at my booth, they'll just immediately like grab me and like try to stop me from doing. I could even be eating, and they'll like come over and grab me real quick and be like, "Oh, can we take a picture?" And it's like too late for me to say yes or no because they got the camera right there and then they're holding me. So it's like,
And you're like mid-bite.
mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so, you know, it does happen frequently, you know, and there are signs up that say, you know, cosplay is not consent and things like that, but sometimes you have to remind them like, hey, you know, like I'm kind of eating or I kind of, you know, I'm doing something right now, or please don't just grab me. So,
Yeah, I mean, but that must be so hard to navigate, like telling people, because obviously you guys dress up to be seen, to get noticed and things like that, but yeah, there
and
are
they're
boundaries
good
that you have.
people, you know, so you don't want to necessarily like hurt their feelings, but they have to be told, you know, they're adults. It's like, hey, you know, please respect my boundaries.
Give me 50 feet, right?
Right.
Well, thank y'all so much for coming in and sharing your experience, showing off your cosplay, not costume, right? We don't call them costumes, we call them cosplays.
Cosplays.
Cosplays. Well, coming up next, Balloon Josh is back in the studio and he's actually making a sexy cosplay. And we got a couple models he's hooking up, so stay right there. We'll check him out. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about cosplay, but we've got Balloon Josh in the building with a couple models. Balloon Josh, you have made 2 different cosplays on these beautiful models. What am I looking at here?
Well, so I mean, I got into making cosplays in like 2020 because of the pandemic, and I had a lot of free time on my hands as a professional event entertainer. And I had a lot of friends who were cosplayers, and they were like, hey, can you start making balloon cosplays for us? And so over the past 3 years, I've made over 250 cosplays completely out of balloons. And so what I like about it is that I can literally just make whatever, like if there's ever a character someone's been wanting to do, but they don't have the costume for it, or can't afford it, or can't find it, I can make it.
You can
so
make it.
Here we have Red
who's
Sonja.
lady? Red Sonja.
If you're familiar with like Conan the Barbarian, you know, franchise, and but we have Red Sonja, and then we have Yuno from Future Diary, so an anime character. But again, and this one was kind of a last minute thing we just decided to do literally right before the show. So this one took a little bit longer because of the level of detail here. That one took about 30 minutes. So this one, because of the detail here, the front part took about 30 minutes, the back part took about 30 minutes, and then all of the rest of it combined took about, so this one took about an hour and a half to make all of the pieces and put it together.
And are you like referencing like an image, or
yeah, normally I'll just look up a picture. Like even these armbands are uninflated balloons braided together. But yeah, so I mean, I'll just look at a picture of the character, and then I can just kind of go from there and just try and replicate it as close as I can. And like I said, this costume is a little more straightforward. Doesn't have some of the same level of detail and intricacy. So this one took about 30 minutes to make.
This took 30 minutes?
Yep.
Holy smokes. That's like no time.
Yeah, when I showed up at the studio today, I did not know I was making that. So we literally just cranked that out of nowhere.
And so how long do these outfits last?
As long as they want them to. So they're surprisingly durable. If part of it does pop, it's only the one part that pops. I don't have to replace the whole thing. Plus, that's also why I make sure the models are always fully covered, fully clothed underneath. So if something does pop, people aren't seeing what they're not supposed to see. But yeah, so they can sit in them, they can run, jump, dance. They can do pretty much everything they could do in a normal cosplay, except for, I don't know, maybe hug, you know, someone made out of nails.
All right, none of us here are made out of nails, but this is incredible balloon, Josh. I am impressed. And ladies, you look fabulous. All right, well, you stay right there, because coming up next, we're going to show you the incredible cosplay that was at Comicpalooza. And wow, the attention to detail there was just as incredible. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Chun-Li. We've been talking about cosplay, so I had to get in character, baby. We are here at Comicpalooza just in time for the cosplay contest. So let's see who wins. The contest is over, so let's talk to some of those cosplay winners, shall we? Let's go. So we're here with one of the winners. What did you win?
I won runner-up in advance.
Advanced. Okay, so how long did it take you to make this costume?
Just the tiny pieces of chainmail took over 55 hours, so I don't even want to know how long the rest took.
We won judges' favorite skit, so I'm super excited that they loved our performance and our cosplays. It was so exciting. Took so much work to do the prosthetic and get ready.
This is Deku, like battered, been through it by himself. How you feeling?
I'm tired.
You real tired.
Very tired.
You need to go back to UA.
Haven't slept for hours.
Look at all of this work. So why'd you get into cosplay?
I don't know, it just always seemed like a fun thing to do, like a good hobby of mine.
So what is the most difficult part of putting things like this together?
For this piece, the tedious part of the edge weave is probably the hardest part of this costume, is that it just took forever.
So I'm here with one of the judges, Sparrowhawk Cosplay. So what exactly are you looking for in judging in this contest?
I'm looking for somebody who stands out and has like techniques, like so many different techniques that they nail and are just like so efficient in, and somebody who, you know, struts their stuff on stage. That's pretty much what we're inspired to look for.
And I'm here with another judge, Savage Cosplay. So what are you looking for out of the contestant?
I generally look for craftsmanship, how clean is the sewing, what details are present, what different techniques were used in the costume, and then ultimately now we're looking for stage presence. So we saw all the craftsmanship before in the pre-judging. How is it going to look on the stage? How are they going to sell the costume and the character and engage the audience?
And here I am with another judge, the geeky seamstress. You look fabulous, darling.
Thank you so much, as do you. I love your Chun-Li.
So what are you looking for from the contestants?
So I'm sure the other judges have mentioned this as well, but we are always looking for craftsmanship is one of the major pillars of cosplay. We want to see how clean those seams are, how well a costume is constructed. Does it fit your body? Does it have all those finishing polishes and touches? Those things that really make it stand out.
We're here with the last judge, Rumpelstiltskin, and listen, you've got 60 people coming up here, right?
Yes. I believe it's 60 plus walk-ons, and we're gonna have 12 performance skits.
Whoa, I haven't heard about these performance skits. What's that?
They get up to 3.5 minutes to perform a little show for us. And there's 12 of them this year, so it's going to be a very entertaining evening.
Well, there you have it, folks. Cosplay is a way of life, whether people are getting that OnlyFans money, slapping, stepping on people, or winning at contests like here at Houston Comicpalooza. Listen, I don't mind dressing up, okay, baby? So I'm going to let y'all get out of here. Cheers to y'all. I'll see you next time.